It's right before Thanksgiving, and we trying to do just a couple more things. I got this set of vintage chairs from a lovely black woman who deals in vintage here in Cleveland. She's opening a store soon. I will link her Instagram in the description. I've actually purchased a couple of pieces from her, some for myself, some for a client. Anyway, holidays are coming. We're hosting for Thanksgiving. Eventually, I will get these recovered, but that's just not in the budget right now. So what I do want to do is at least make them clean while they live with us in this space. It's the Monday before Thanksgiving, and I want to give them as much a chance as possible to dry. I'm talking fast because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? We shampooing the chairs. If y'all didn't know, Home Depot rents things. Oh man. Well, this is really just saying like, don't break our equipment. It's not actually instructions. She said I'm printing instructions, but it's not instructions. It's a rental contract.
Wasn't it just okay?
So we were definitely winging it on fill line solution. So fingers crossed that we didn't overdo it or underdo it. You know what I mean? It's soap and water. We going for it. Let's get this contraption out. Oh, okay. It's a vacuum spray situation. Okay. Are we sure this is on?
Are we?
Satisfying, although I wish that I could see more dirt. You know what I mean? I want it to be brown. If you can, put this stuff on plastic or do it outside, because the spray is gonna spray, honey. But we get to mop the floors at the same time. Twofer.
You wasn't saying twofer.
Sean saying I wasn't saying twofer before I met him, which is impossible for him to know.
I do know.
How could you know? You asked a psychic.
So Celia never said twofer.
If that's the thing you wasting your asks on the psychic with, did Celia ever say twofer? There's so many more important things you could ask. Look at Sean getting his own little intro.
So, let me tell y'all something, commenters.
Oh my goodness.
Don't be suggesting things, okay? I would love to see the third row in the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, my back hurts now. One of y'all gotta send me a massage for Christmas.
Okay.
Y'all see.
So here's the bookshelf.
This is gonna start talking in the middle.
From last week.
What a jerk.
And we all agreed that it needed
Sean don't agree.
Another row. I also got lights because we used to have a lamp in this area and taking it away, we miss it. And I feel like lights shining down on it will allow us to see the paint, like the paint and the wallpaper will stand out a little bit more if it's lit. Okay, well, you're down here, but you don't have any of your supplies. You're not really ready. Oh, okay.
I'm always prepared.
Okay.
You know what they used to call me in school?
Sean?
Mm-mm. Sean Clark.
chairs are done. I've never shampooed anything before, so I don't really know if I, you know, did I do it correctly? I don't know. I did notice on one of the seat fronts, some really, you know, kind of brown water came off. So I went over that a couple of different times. Honestly, the chairs were in really good shape. You can see some discoloring on them, but I really think that's just age and not dirt like in here. This is just because they are from the 60s or 70s. I don't remember, maybe 60s. But like I said, eventually they will be recovered. But for now, we just don't want the family, you know, sitting on dirty chairs.
Sean is cooking for Thanksgiving.
Sean is cooking for Thanksgiving.
Well, everybody's kind of cooking. Everybody's contributing something.
Everybody making a little something.
But Sean is doing the turkey. Still haven't decided how I'm gonna make it yet. Whether I want to do a brine or spatchcock it and dry brine.
What's a spatchcock it?
That's when you lay it flat. And you dry brine. But I always wind up burning the skin. Maybe because I got to put some butter on it, but.
Because you have to come back and baste it.
Well, you know, you don't really baste it.
My mother said you always got to come back and baste it.
Okay,
let's talk about something more interesting.
Wow. What was more interesting?
Why don't you tell people, as a native New Yorker, how you are enjoying Cleveland?
It's cold, man. Everybody should move to Cleveland, but not in our area because you don't want our prices to go up. But the people in Cleveland, let me tell you about the people in Cleveland. Don't give them an inch. Because boy, oh boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Well, every time you talk to somebody, they want to tell you their life story.
Except Sean is saying that, but he tells stories too. But we went to an R&B only party just the other day. And we ended up getting, it was at the House of Blues. We ended up getting VIP tickets to sit in a seat, and he said to the guy, make sure it's the best seat. And it's just like,
it was not.
You're always.
It was the worst seat.
The main issue is that the toys aren't fully engaging to him. Like, we have that Montessori set up in his room, but you know, when we're all up here in the front, it's not the same situation. It's not as engaging. So I'm gonna change this to make it more Montessori friendly and to cycle through some of the toys that he doesn't really play with anymore that are for a younger child, so that we can put some of the stuff that is more interesting to him now out here. So one of the first things that I wanted to change about this space was how we display his books. Before we did the bookcase, they had just been in a bin where you could only see the spines. Now they're on the bookshelf, you can still only see the spines. And Montessori books should display the front of the books. Enter Etsy. Ordered this bookcase. It came from the Ukraine. So I'm gonna put this together.
I think it's just Ukraine.
Huh?
I think it's just Ukraine.
The Ukraine?
I don't think there's a "the" in front of it. It's not like the Bronx.
Why not?
You gotta ask someone from Ukraine.
The Ukraine.
Tell us in the comments.
This little bookshelf can come in a variety of actual colors, and you can have it personalized. I didn't do any of that just because I didn't think it was necessary.
It's a mini bookcase. That was the hardest children's thing we've ever had to put together. Jeez Louise.
This area is a work in progress. I love the little bookshelf. It's allowing us to display books so much easier. And then my intention with this little crate here is to get some trays and treat this more like a Montessori shelf. I'm waiting on the trays to come in from Amazon. And when I do that, I'll show you guys how I intend to set that up. All right. If you watched last week's video where we did the initial bookshelf, linked, you will have already seen this. But y'all know we love a good paint shake. And we're back again. Another project for Cash. We rocking and rolling today, y'all. So this is the IKEA easel. One side is a dry erase board. The other side is a chalkboard. And it also has a little attachment where you can hang a roll of paper so that kids can just color. Now, the thing about this is that most of the pieces inside that like put it together, the thing where you put the tray, it's all red. Despite me having a love affair with red, I just want to make it look a little bit more sophisticated. So I'm going to spray them black.
Black is sophisticated?
Yes, black is sophisticated. I wanted to take a second and let you guys know about today's video sponsor, Freeprints. They are one business that I continue to go back to and I know you guys are going to love. Freeprints is an app where you can easily get all of those thousands and thousands of photos that live on your phone out into the physical world in print form. If you are a first-time Freeprints customer, you can use the code Celia15 and get 15 free 4x6 photo prints. It's super easy. You put the app on your phone. The app reads every single photo on your phone. You simply make your selections, and just like that, the prints are on their way to you. If you have already used Freeprints, then you know that month after month, you can come back and get 85 free prints and only pay for shipping. It really is an app that I use again and again. So this time around in my Freeprints order, I got a ton of pictures of our family from the fall season. We went to a farm and Cash got to see a ton of animals and they were super cute. I also got a few from just fall in general, including Cash in his costume. We went to a pumpkin patch, like just the fall season. Let's not let them live in my phone. Additionally, I also went back into my phone and printed out pictures from a trip to Cuba I took with my mom and some friends back in 2017. Yes, you can go back, you can get pictures as long as they live in your phone, shared albums, whatever, they are all printable with Freeprints. It's a super easy, usable app. I'm telling you guys, you'll absolutely love it. So be sure to check the link down in my description to get your first 15 free 4x6 prints or come back monthly for those 85 free prints a month. And thank you again to Freeprints for sponsoring this video. My pieces are all black. There are a couple places I want to make some touch-ups. Don't be like me. Spray one side, let it dry completely, then flip it over and spray the other side. You'll save yourself touch-ups and headaches, but I'm putting together this easel. This IKEA easel is only $25. This was pretty easy to put together. Well, I say that before I have it all the way together. Which way you want me to go? Oh, that just sits on there. Click. Click. When the easel itself becomes its own first art project. Anybody in your life ever made an ashtray out of foil like this? There's just a couple places, let me sit down, on here where the paint just needs to be touched up. So I'm gonna do that now. Touch-ups done. I also went ahead and painted the screw and grommet that holds the paper roll in place black. So now we just have just a hint of red, no silver, And she's together.
Go.
Okay, we have one of the extensions complete. All of the back pieces have been wallpapered. We had to do a little bit of, you know, patching and making it fit, but it's fitting. And now Sean has challenged me, declared that we have to have a rematch on a race from our last video and putting together the extension.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Wow. I didn't want to be accused of cheating, so I've opened Sean's bags of parts.
Where's the instructions?
Oh, he needs the instructions. You lose.
Ready, set, go. You tried to pull my strategy that I did last time.
I did not.
Yeah, let's see what you're doing over there. You pulling my strategy.
I ain't pulling
Trying to
on.
get your pieces together.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the thing how it's supposed to go.
You not ready for the mental battle of competition.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
It's all mental. You're not prepared for it.
Okay. Don't talk to
Okay.
me because you're trying to distract me.
I'm not trying to distract you. I'm trying to.
And don't touch none of my pieces either.
Well, I want to touch your crusty pieces.
Oh, that screw is janky.
Oh, now you're screw janky.
That screw is janky. I mean, it's not going to slow me down. I've moved on.
You're not moving on fast enough. I'm like done.
That's because this screw don't go right there.
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
See, once you start making mistakes, it's like a constant slope. You know,
You just hush.
one thing
That's why the screw was janky.
begets another thing.
Because I made a mistake, but I fixed it. My hole is covered by wallpaper. You did that. You cheated.
Sabotaged you.
Wow. You hear that? He admitted to it.
Sometimes you gotta fight dirty. That's part of competition.
He admitted to it.
You know, competition is a fight for a knife in mud. Where you at with yours, huh? You ain't nowhere near me. Celia, going down, baby. Gotta get my revenge. Looking
That's
at
because
me.
you over there studying the instructions.
Oh, good. I don't
like
need
a
to.
dweeb.
Let me make
You
sure
know
I
what
get
I'm
the. Let me make sure I get the replay. Boom. Huh? The champ, baby.
You sabotaged my wallpaper.
You sabotaged my wallpaper.
Let's take a look at Sean's cube.
Oh, snap. That was yours. You just.
No,
switched
no,
it
no,
up.
no, 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 no.
That was yours.
No, no,
I
no.
saw that just now.
No, 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 no,
Bro.
no, no, no.
You said.
No, 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 no. You watched me put them up there from over here to come over here to where
Lying.
he was. And what did we get when we got here?
Sore losers.
We got an incorrectly put together cube. The chip reigns. The chip reigns. Did you sleep in that shirt?
You tell me.
I don't know. I was asleep.
No, you weren't. When I walked in the room last night, you said, I said, here she go again. Sounded like a gremlin.
Okay.
We are securing the extensions that, remember that we had a battle and I won.
You definitely lost. So someone in the comments of the bookshelf video asked if the extension would be connected, and it is. The extension is meant for this. It is all built with holes and whatnot for it to be securely connected.
All right.
Good job, Sean. Also, while we're here, my chairs are dry. They pretty much look the same, but they do feel different. They feel much nicer. Also, I got my nails done yesterday. They feel much nicer. So that turned out positively. Oh, and Cash drew on his, I think I got it for my Instagram reel, but we didn't capture it on camera, but he drew on his little easel yesterday. So fun times. Okay, the last element that we're adding to the bookshelf are some lights that will live up top. And IKEA has a whole system for this, and it even comes with sticky tabs so you don't have to use screws. But we have 2 lights. Those 2 lights will connect into this box. This box will connect into this cord, which is what will be plugged in. There is an on-off switch on this cord, but when you buy the system, it also comes with a little remote that is dimmable, so you don't have to have this cord in a place where you can reach it. I will, of course, link the lighting system down below in case any of you guys want to add this to your bookshelf if you feel inspired. All right, and now, okay, the last change that we want to make in our family-friendly living room is changing out the rug. Now, those of you who have been with us for a long time know that we got this rug in Morocco on a trip that we went on in 2019. It is a vintage rug, and we've had it down since we've had Cash. But what we have learned as Cash grows older is that this rug is not really meant to be in a space where small children are. We constantly are dropping things on it. He's spilling milk and juice and wasting snacks and crumbs. And the constant traffic and the constant vacuuming is really starting to create some bald patches in the rug. And we don't want that. So we're gonna vacuum it, tuck it away. I'm gonna research places where I can get it professionally cleaned, and maybe even a little bit of restoration is required. And in the meantime, we're gonna put down a much less sentimental to us rug, and one that, you know, as stuff gets spilled on it and, you know, life happens, I'm not as emotionally connected to it, and it's a lot cheaper. Well, I don't wanna use the word cheaper. A lot less expensive. It's a more inexpensive rug. So we're gonna take this one up, say bye-bye temporarily, and put down something new. Now, if you guys remember from our first living room video, we cut this rug pad to fit that rug, but now the rug that we're putting down is an actual true 8x10. So we're going to have to do a little bit of patching. I have used one little piece that we cut off of here for the rug in the mudroom, but let's get the new rug. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the checkerboard is not symmetrical, like it's not even. It has a very kind of, it's not hand woven, but it has a hand woven vibe to it because it's not super symmetrical. It also makes it trendy, but not right on the trend because it's not quite so symmetrical. I also like color and texture variation within the stripes, so it's not just solid tan and blue. Like, it has some more color variation. And then kind of sporadically it has these little moments, right, of like interest. There's another one just there. Which kind of still gives it almost like that Moroccan vibe. But we know this is a machine-made rug. So it'll be a bit more durable. I just vacuumed it, nothing came up. It'll be more durable for a family with small child, maybe one day children. So there's the rug, and I liked that it was another color. I think it's gonna look really cool with our table there, and again with our bookshelf. So my last little bits for cash did finally arrive, and they are these trays. So the idea is just that he'll be able to grab an entire tray, take it off of here, and make it an activity and play with it. It's still a work in progress, but the idea is there. And we have to get him used to it, but I feel like it just brings some order to this section, and like, well, it leans into that Montessori just a little bit more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our living room now feels a lot more conducive to the way that we actually live our lives in this space as a family. It feels a lot more cozy, and it is a lot more kid friendly. Be sure to come back next week where we will finally be putting up our Christmas tree and diving into making this now very family friendly space holiday friendly. So I hope that we'll see you guys next week. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next week. Bye.